morning. Where I am, it is pretty dark outside, so good evening if this is the evening time. But today I'm going to just go through a really quick instant loves for February. I know that I usually have a series of instant loves where every month if I find, and that's a big if I do find something that I really, really, really love, I will go ahead and put that up as the instant type of love that I have when I'm using these products, and they have to be like wow, they have to totally wow me. And then I have a separate, favorites of the month, and that could be, it took a while to get used to, but now I really like it, so these are my favorites for the month. So that's the differentiation between an instant love and a favorite. Anyway, getting into it, and it won't take too long to go over this. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that I really, really loved this month. I mean, just instantly, like the saying says, love them. So in no particular order, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with the Wet n Wild line. I have 2 products from the Wet n Wild line. This is the Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 primer. It's let's see here, primer water. It's a prep, set, and refresh. There you go. This is, let's put it there so it kind of hunts it and finds it. Sorry if the lights are blowing it out, but there it goes. I'm trying my best to show it to you guys. And it's basically one of these and, one of those. As you can see, I can put some on my face. It has a lovely, lovely light rose scent to it, really like rose water. And it just hydrates your skin in the beginning. You can put it on and then pat it in your skin, and then go ahead and use foundation over it. You can use it as a base, as they say, or as a setting spray. And of course, now all I have is powder on right now. I don't have foundation on, but it helps to moisten and make your skin just plump up and everything. It's just lovely. I mean, I really love the fragrance on this. This has 1.5 fluid ounces, and it doesn't break the bank. It's something like $8, maybe $7 or $8, not a lot. Available at most drugstores where they carry Wet n Wild. So this is a new thing, and I just from the get-go I loved it. I also love their water drop primer, Photo Focus, and this is the rose one. Now I have to make mention that they also come in 2 other scents. One is coconut, and I think the other one is cucumber, if I'm not mistaken. So these 2 lines, the spray and the primer, come in 3 different scents. So they come in rose, coconut, and cucumber. I chose the rose because I like the rose scent, but if you like coconut better, or cucumber, refreshing, it has that refreshing scent to it, by all means. I'm trying to read this. Hydrates and locks down moisture. Let's see, blurs the appearance of pores, which is great. And revolutionary cream, and with a water-based formula. So that's what this is. This is pretty watery. If you go ahead and, let me see if I can show you guys a little of it. Oh, there it goes. A lot comes out. There, I don't want to put a lot out. But it is pretty watery. Okay, it's starting to kind of migrate down, but when you feel it, it's got that slip. It's not like a silicone primer. Okay, it's just more like a lovely light, also fragranced, and it gives a shine. You see the shine that it has there? It gives that dewy finish. Let me see if I can kind of like put it on my hand here. It's got a slip when you put it on your hand. I'll put a little on my other hand. And it just, it glides on. That's the word I'm looking for. It just glides on. And it just gives a really nice finish to your, I guess, face or hand. Well, there you go. You see the glow off of my hands there? It just gives a really nice glow. It goes right into your skin. Now, this one has more of a chemical smell, but it still has a hint of rose smell to it, a hint. But this one really has, you know, a rose water scent to it. So both of them I really liked. I've been using the primer under my foundations. I don't want to say it's out, you know, making it last longer. I think it helps. It does help to kind of control maybe the shine and the breakthrough if there's any oil on your face like that. I have noticed a little bit of that, you know, if I, especially on my forehead, you know, when I'm putting it on my face and then I put the foundation on, my forehead tends to not come out as oily later on in the day. But certainly, I think for the most part, for me, it's about the hydration and just the slippage that it makes your foundation go on really smoothly. It just glides on. So that's what I'm loving about that. Okay, moving on, I've got the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. And this I picked up, you know, because I had that horrible episode with my eye and my eye being inflamed, and so I didn't want to use any Retin-A products. So here it is. It has this little contraption here where you push it down, and then it sucks up enough oil, and then there you go. If you can see it, it just, you know, you just push the top, and it drops down, you know, in the palm of your hand, and then you can put it on your face. It is an oil. It's definitely oily, but it contains retinol in it, and it says SA. So I believe it has some salicylic acid in it, so for some exfoliation. But mainly I used it as a retinol or retin-A replacement while I could not do any Retin-A products, because I literally was on antibiotics for 10 days. So I had to make sure that I did not use any Retin-A products or very heavy prescription products on my face while I was on antibiotics for my eyes. So I really, really like this. It didn't cause any interaction with my eye or anything. It was just a beautiful, beautiful blended oil. So I really like that. Along with creams, I really like this Hydra Nutrition H Perfect by L'Oreal. I've mentioned it in some of my other videos. This is a balm, and again, used it while I was, you know, having issues with my eye. And it's a very, very thick balm. I'll put just a tiny bit on there. It just stays wherever you put it. There you go. And it's got a nice fragrance to it, almost like a sweet scent to it because of the honey. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful, lovely, lovely cream. And again, just to put it on here, it goes right into your skin. None of it will transfer to your pillow or anything. I used it at night in bed, you know, right before I went to sleep, and it did not do any transfer onto my pillow. So I was very happy with that. So I just fell in love with this instantly. It just had a wonderful texture to it and a wonderful fragrance to it, and just very soothing on my skin. All right, then for lipstick, I found this Almay. Now, Almay has about, I'd say, 7 or 8 different colors, all the way shades from the lightest, like pink neutral or nude shades, all the way to a dark, you know, like burgundies and browns. This is the Go Wild, and this one is called Lip Vibes by Almay. It comes in a carton. It literally, this is a carton. It's paper. I've never seen anything like it, and I think it's really amazingly great that they are starting to go away from plastics. It's got the carton consistency, honestly, of those, you know, like a tampon, you know, that kind of consistency. It's just a thick, thick cardboard, and it has a top. On the top of it, it's see-through, as you can see, because you can see my lips there moving. So you can see the color of the lipstick when you're buying it. And this is the color that I've got. Again, this one is called the Go Wild. It's like a nude matte, and I think it's called Lip Vibes. But I'll double check if I don't know the color, I'll let you know it. But that's the color. It's a beautiful nude. It's just got the right brown in it. It's coming through absolutely true to color. I can see on my monitor. So what you're seeing in the video right now is the true color to it. It's absolutely beautiful, and very, very buttery, very nice. When I put it on my lips, it hydrates it. I'm not wearing it today, sorry, but I already put on my lipstick for the day, so this wasn't it. But a beautiful daytime color to wear, something you can wear to work, obviously, and if you go with the darker colors, if you actually choose one of the more vibrant red or darker colors, you can absolutely dress this up for a night out, dinner, anything like that, formal event, theater, whatever. It does lend itself beautifully. Okay, and the last thing that I just got the last few days of February, and so I'm going to throw it in here because I've used it for a couple of times and I'm really liking it. Now, caveat being, this is going to take a while to see results, if any, but I do like the formula of it. It's not that oily, and what I'm talking about is a lash serum. It's called a Lux Anti-Aging Biotin Lash Serum Volumizing. There's that. Okay. And what you do is you take this, and it's got natural ingredients. These are all like oils and extracts. It's got like vitamin E in it, and let's see what else. I can't read without my glasses. Of course, water being the number one formula, but it's got all these different natural ingredients in it. It's not going to interfere with anything as far as your eyes or the mechanisms of your eyes. I just do not, maybe the word is trust, I don't know. I shy away from these type of eyelash serums that are based on a prescription glaucoma type of medication. The glaucoma medication was being used, by patients, and then they realized that their eyelashes were growing rapidly, very, very rapidly, because of the use of putting the drops in their eye. And that is how they basically remarketed this whole prescription to be like a serum and put it on your eyelashes instead of inside your eyes for drops for glaucoma being pressure, just on the outside of your eyes, because your lashes would grow. I just have something. It's a personal thing of being frightened, maybe, of putting anything inside or around my eyes that is prescription strength and that is for a disease or something that I don't have, or a medical condition that I don't have. The other thing, as a side thing that I was reading about with these type of lash serums that are based on the glaucoma prescription, is that they might have a tendency to change your eye color. Now, some of these patients that have been using the drops in their eyes, now again, they were in their eyes, not around their eyes, they noticed that sometimes the iris colors of their eye would darken or change. Light color eyed people would get a darker cast on their color, almost going, maybe a light brown or something. That is absolutely a deal breaker for me. My eyes are green. They are going to stay green, and I am not going to do anything to muck up or have any type of reaction to my irises that they would change color. I would freak out if anything like that ever happened to me. And I don't think that they would go back to the natural color. I'm not sure if after a time, if you stop using it, they would. But it's just a deal breaker. It's just something that I will not put around my eye or near my eye if it's a prescription, if certainly it was originally manufactured for another medical condition and not for a, you know, a beauty condition. So anyway, so I bought this. This is kind of natural. It's got vitamin E in it. It's got other natural oils in it. I believe it's got some castor oil in it too. I'm not sure, but I read the ingredients and I didn't see anything drastically bad in it. It's just got a combination of peptides, I think, and some other oils in it that are naturally lubricate and coat your eyelashes to just, you know, just, I don't know, be at their best, I guess, and be able to grow. So I'm willing to give this a try, guys, for the next month or two. And if you want, leave me your comments below if you want me to review this after like 30 days or something, or 60 days, and see if there's any growth or anything different in my eyelashes than before. You know, because it's not a medication or nothing elaborate, I think it's just going to make my lashes probably a little more full, maybe not fall out as much. I'm not, you know, looking for miracles here, but you know, it's fine. I mean, it was a few dollars. It was nothing elaborate. I think I spent maybe $6 at Marshall's the other day for it. So, you know, I'm willing to give it a shot and see how it is. And so far, the reason it's in the instant, you know, loves is because it's not dripping on my eyes. It's not stinging my eye. There's no detriment to it. Do I see any changes? Not really. I mean, it's only been a few days into February that I've been using it. But I threw it in here because so far so good. And I think I have hopes for it. I really think that this is going to be something that, you know, that hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised, you know, and you guys will know, you know, I'll be really honest about it. I'm not being sponsored by any of this stuff that I'm showing, so I can be totally honest about what is happening or not happening with my eyelashes. And if it really does, you know, help my lashes get lusher and grow, then that's going to be a really pleasant surprise for me, because you know, one of the things also about those glaucoma ones is they are pretty pricey. I mean, they do run up there. And like, you know, like I said, for like $6-7 to have this and put it on my eyelashes and be done with it, this is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to, you know, really, you know, figuring this out, I guess, is the best thing I can say about it. You know, so today I went to my hairdresser. I just want to make mention of that. They did have a similar type of product on the checkout counter next to, you know, where you go and pay for your stuff. And I was kind of reading it. It had different ingredients in it. It had some ginseng in it and other ingredients. And their little tube, same thing, you know, in a box, was something like $25. So I'm like, you know, $6, $25, $6, 25. Okay, I'll go with the $6 one. You know, obviously I put it back, and I wasn't even in the market to buy it at this point because I'm in the process of using this, and I want to give this a shot. Okay, so that's it. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Thank goodness, I'm done. I am done. Yeah, I'll take my little poofy here and say good night to you guys. Yeah, I did a number on it. You know, I'm liking it though. I don't know. It's got that A-line structure. I don't know if you guys can see it here from the side, but it just kind of swoops down, and I can go ahead and straighten it if I want, so I can go back to, you know, being straight hair at any time. I know the lights are a little dim here now because it's the nighttime, so it is lighter outdoors than it's kind of showing on the screen down here that I'm looking at it. And my hair is usually like a, you know, a dark blonde, you know, very light brown. It kind of has a little bit of a redness tint to it that I color with it, and that's about it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can see, hubby was back there already starting the process of putting together our dinner, and my chicken is in the oven, so it's about to be done. So I'm going to run and have my wonderful baked chicken and sit down with my family and have a wonderful dinner. So I bid you adieu, and I love you all, and thank you again for spending time with me. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I'll have 3,000 subbies. So I will be going on and doing a giveaway, so that will be a lot of fun. I don't know yet. I think it's going to be jewelry, so that's all that I know. I don't know exactly what it will be, so stay tuned for that, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited about that. It's a monumental thing for me to have 3,000 subscribers. That's like 3,000 people watching me at any time. I mean, that's like crazy to me. Like, if I had 3,000 people in an audience in a theater or something, I think I'd just like flop over and faint. I'd be so scared. But yeah, but it's been a joyous ride with all of you guys. I really, really enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are alerted to all the subscriptions, all the videos that I put up. Apparently, YouTube does some funky things if you don't do all notifications on that bell, and sometimes it chooses to show me and sometimes it chooses not to show me. So if you really want to spend some time with me, be sure that you click that button and choose all notifications so that you have me in your repertoire at all times. Okay, I love you guys very much. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.